Hello, Ian.
Hello.
Come on back to Earth. Hold on, I'll take this pad off you.
That's magnificent. Oh. You wouldn't happen to have a tissue, would you?
I sure will.
Thank you.
Pull that right through. And pull this one right through.
Wow, Woody. Tell you what, that resonance sticks with you.
Hold on, let me get you a tissue.
Very beginning there, I was feeling called to make the sounds as they were coming into me to the best of my ability, and that seemed to bring my body into a closer resonance with the sound itself, and then once they were near harmonic, it started coming through itself. Wow, it's really neat feeling my body again. That was wild. It was like I was completely pulled out. Like, that's happened to me a couple of times before, but I call that an overhaul upgrade, where I just kind of get...
So, share with me, did you specifically go anywhere?
I was in that beautiful divine waiting room where the body's being worked on and the spirit is in the presence of God.
All right, so tell me, what do you mean by that? Can you be more specific for people who don't understand maybe what you're saying? What did you see a space, or were you just
For some souls,
consciously floating and you weren't awake?
With source, prior to incarnation, that sort of a feeling, being completely enmeshed and entwined with the light that is God, the warmth, the place, the presence.
Okay. Awesome.
That was miraculous.
Did you see light, or just consciously you were connected with it all?
I would say more so I was immersed in it in the way that I am immersed in the air now.
Okay.
I do not see it, but it is there.
And you just felt this divine connection with God and everything.
It was like, what do the humans call it? Samsara? I'm not sure if that's the proper word or not in Sanskrit, but that was the word I was just given. It's where the state of being.
Nirvana, being in nirvana.
Perhaps, yes.
Okay. So you're just floating in that peace, basically.
Indeed.
And no additional experience, just floating in a loving light. So you saw light.
Going through all kinds of stuff.
Tell me about that.
All right. So I went through an acute cognitomotor upgrade, which is pretty cool. I don't really have to look. I don't feel like I'll have to look at my body for it to do things.
I don't think regular people would understand that. Could you say it in layman's terms?
My sense of hand and eye coordination, as well as my overall sense of and sensation with my body, are more acute.
Perfect.
More attuned feeling. My senses are less of a tool and more of an extension of my person. I think that might be a good way to say it.
That was perfect. What else did you notice? So you had an upgrade of your physical body.
Sure. I had a sit rep go through when I was finished from my Akashic field record.
Tell me about that.
My body's been more well attuned to the fifth density experience that we're all going into right now. Like, I've gotten all of my hardware properly tuned and calibrated for what's coming forward. This is going to sound wild, but I feel fully ready and capable of embracing and stepping onto my path with no fear. And that's a wild thing.
Why, did you have fear in the past?
I would experience fear even to do the right thing, for the idea that another human might experience it as wrong and engage me for it.
Okay, so now you feel that fear, since you've had your journey, is gone.
It's almost as if I've gone from a very chronically malfunctioning solar plexus chakra where confidence resides. A properly livened and activated, inflamed is the right word, but not inflammation within flame. Like each of my portals, my chakras are properly holding their fire right now.
Do you think everything, you're saying that the biologically resonant harmonizer has aligned and balanced all your chakras?
Yes. Essentially, my bioelectric and bioionic fields are harmonic.
So you're feeling very different now that you've had this session.
Indeed.
And it was about an hour. This is Tyler.
The time-space experience was quite significant. perceptual time to experiential time, it felt quite longer, which was neat. It was almost as if time dilated to a degree where I was able to step out of that programming and just feel and
You were out of
experience
time?
myself. Yeah, I guess that would be a good way to put it. There wasn't a chronology to this experience.
Right, because a
It was
lot
a
of people
sequence
that
of
had
events.
near-death experiences and have left their body and went to the other side and went into God describe this world that we're from as timeless, that there is no time. And now you're describing that same thing.
Yes, time is a creation of
And you're
our
also
realm.
describing you're merging with the light and being one with this great love that pervades everything, which is also the same experience that people who literally die and leave their body,
Yes.
okay, before
meet
they're
the
told that they
embrace.
have to go back.
Most
It's-
unhappily at that.
It
Sometimes.
sounds similar.
Yes.
So this is
I understand
sending.
now why you say bringing people to heaven. It is into that state which we are cradled within the love that is God.
Right, and you experience that with this
Yes,
device.
very much so.
Well, that's
I'm most
fantastic.
grateful for
Do you have
this
anything to add before we conclude the video?
Just my gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you could.
Thank you.
I'm
This
so
was
glad you could experience
both
this.
necessary and beautiful. The timing of this.
Well, you know what? Maybe in a week you can check back with me and tell me how this integration proceeds.
I feel some lifestyle changes coming on.
And
I don't know what kind yet.
Well, you know what? You'll be able to verify it over the coming time. And we welcome you back to let us know more about, what changes actually happened.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Great Spirit. This has been an absolutely miraculous experience. It's the only word that I can accurately use to describe it. The space, the time, the synchronicity, the experience itself. I still feel the sound within me. I feel like I can carry it with me in my heart right now.
That's so great.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The biologically resonant harmonizer, a sound frequency healing device by Second Earth. SecondEarth.org